So this is our Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers number. So I think black and white film, yeah, nice jazzy number.
Some people might want to sit back in the chair, and that's fine if we can just encourage them to sit up as tall as is possible. Or if people can, if they can just move their bum forward to the edge of their seat. And again, just trying to be as upright as possible.
And we're going to take our attention to our feet to start with. And we want to think of our toes tapping forwards. So we're just reaching the toes forwards and taking a little tap down with our toes. Lovely.
And then with our toe tappings, it's great if we can reach all the way out. If we can't, we can just either slide our feet in and out. Just sliding them out in and out is fine, and the same with the heels. Or if we just tap our feet, tap our heels like this, or tap our toes just here, that's perfectly fine as well.
Our attention then goes to our heels. So where our toes have gone, our heels are now going to push forwards and out. Lovely. Ready? We tap forwards and tap and tap and tap. Heels go. Lovely. And as all this is happening, we can take our arms in like a little swing as we do it, so they kind of just push forwards, and we get that lovely twist through the body. Fabulous. And our heels go, and our heels, and heels, and heels. Fab. And then back to our feet, we're going to take a little step out to the side. So we're going to take a little step and back in, and step and back in. And as we do that, we're going to take our hand in a lovely big fan. So we want to think nice spread fingers, and they reach out to the side and back in, and side and back in. Lovely, really nice.
The stepping out to the side, that can be quite tricky sometimes to do two things at once. So either just doing the step out and back in again, or the other step out and back in again, or just using our arms, going out and in, and the other one out and in. If someone's got problem with one side of their body, we could just use the same side to do both movements. So out to the side and in, and over to the other side and back in. And the same with the foot, out and in, and you could cross it over if that's possible either.
We go out and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. And then we can think of a nice wide stance through the legs. So we've got nice wide surface area. And we think of a table in front of us with loads of things on, and we're just going to clear that table. Yeah, so we're just going to swoosh all the way around in front of us, clear that table. From all of that, we find our top hat. So we pop our top hat on. We then need to give our white ties a little straighten up, and then we just give our tails a little flap behind us. Lovely.
For clearing the tables, not everybody might be able to reach out quite as much as what we were doing. So even if we just do a little small table is perfectly fine, and getting our hats on, we might not be doing as big movements. That's perfectly fine, and flicking our tails should be fine as well.
Clear that table. We're going to pick our top hats up, pop them on, and our white ties and our tails. And then all of that just repeats, yeah? So there's two other things we've got to remember within this. We want to think of a lovely high window that just needs a bit of a clean before we go out. So we're going to give our windows a bit of a wash, and our hands sway from side to side, reaching right up into the corners, and then they come all the way back down again. Fab.
And then washing the windows, and some people might have smaller windows than others, so we might just be doing a lot of washing down here, or even down here if that's easier. If we can come forward, that's probably the most important thing. If we can try and just reach a bit forward and as high as we possibly can.
Just washing our windows all the way up and all the way back down. Once our windows are clean, we can then go and play in our band, yeah? So we might start on the piano, maybe. I don't know what else we could play. Yeah, lovely, yeah, trombones, maybe a trumpet, drums, whatever you fancy really as we go.
Our band, I think people should be able, again, we can use 2 hands, 1 hand, trumpet up. Sometimes playing the trumpet a bit lower might be a bit easier for other people.
You might want to reach across to somebody else's. So that's our routine. We've got our ending now, obviously, the ending of the number. We want to think of a nice big fan reaching up and away. So the fingertips reach up and we open them out and away, both arms fanning out, and really think of that lovely spotlight on you to finish, yeah, as we finish our number.
And our final fan finish can be a lovely frill out to the side like that, if that's a bit easier as well, or with 1 hand.
Whoosh.